This is Kevin Levrone from the Levrone Report, and I'm here with Bill Germanakos.
That is right.
Season 4 winner of The Biggest Loser. You know, they say biggest loser, but actually, that's the biggest winner, brother.
I like to think that, you know, my friends used to call me the biggest loser before anyway, but now I'm happy to say thank you.
That's awesome.
But thank you very much for that.
So, you know, nowadays, what are you doing? What are you doing to stay in shape? And also, I mean, you've lost a lot of weight, man. How much weight did you actually lose going through that season?
You know, for the TV show, I lost 164 pounds. I started out at 334. My biggest weight was about 350, 351. And I went all the way down to 170 for the show. Maintained most of my weight loss just by continuing to live what I learned on the show. You know, I changed my diet completely. I mean, I'm living now the way you live.
Awesome.
You know, I don't eat pasta, I don't drink beer, and I work out and get my cardio in.
What is like, I mean, did you have any fears of gaining the weight back after the show was over? I mean, did you have any, like, were you like, oh man, because you were left out there to do this on your own?
Yeah. Well, you know, anyone who's fought the battle of the bone knows how hard it is, but that's because people, they take a little bit of information, and I say sometimes a little information makes you dangerous. I say if you ask for help and you get help from professional trainers like yourself and dietitians, you have to live what they taught you. And for me, I said, look, I'm going to take I had to leave my family for 5-6 months. I had to give up everything. I said, I'm going to take this seriously. So the people that taught me, you know, I took their information and I said, I'm not going to let it happen. When people say, I'm going to try to lose weight now, I said, don't try, just do it.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, not everyone can keep the weight off because it's an emotional battle. Sometimes people are emotionally attached to food and then they have to seek more help. It's just a matter of learning to live a healthy lifestyle. And what I try and tell everybody is find someone who's healthy and follow in their footsteps. Try and be led by them. And, you know, that's what makes people like you so valuable to people like me.
Now that you went through that season of The Biggest Loser and you gained all this knowledge, are you sharing it with the world?
I'm fortunate and blessed to say I am. And I made it on the speaking circuit. I get to be a motivational speaker. I've spoken in 150 different venues. I'm in big corporations, expos. I get a chance to, you know, I go to schools. I teach kids. You know, I just became a group fitness instructor. I'm becoming a certified fitness instructor now, and I'm studying to be a nutrition counselor. So I want to pay everything forward so that everyone can learn what I learned.
Awesome. You go on the show, you know, Biggest Loser show, and I'm thinking, are you rich now? I mean, you won like $1 million, right?
No, I didn't win $1 million. I won a lot. You know, first prize was $250,000, and you know, a lot of the people here, I'm going to win the $250,000. But what's interesting is that my twin brother Jim, who was eliminated during the show, came back and was the at-home champ. They gave him $100,000 also. So, you know what? I don't think it's life-changing money, but it's money that's going to be able to provide college education for my kids. So it's awesome, a blessing,
and all the perks that comes along with that, right?
Yeah.
Share with us some of the shows that you've been on.
Oh well, forget it. I've been on just about. I've been, you know, Larry King, Tyra Banks. You know, I've been on the Today Show a lot of times. The Dr. Oz show, Ellen DeGeneres. You know, Joy Behar, Governor Mike Huckabee, Fox News. It's unbelievable that I have an opportunity to get on there and represent, you know, those of us who try to lose weight. So it's really been life-changing, a total blessing.
How did you get on the show? How did you go about getting on the show? Because I sit back and I watch it, I'm wondering, like, how do you get on the, do you audition for that or what?
Yeah, you know what, we had an open casting call here today in LA here, and we went through the entire casting process. The funny thing that nobody knows is I didn't even want to go on the show. My twin brother Jim went through the whole process of casting, and you know, the meetings, the handshakes, the before and after photos, the videos, and they said, Jim, we really like you, really think we're going to get you on the show. And he said, hey, did I tell you I had a twin brother? Dude, and he brought me in last minute, so it still burns him up that I actually won because he did all the hard work. But yeah, he stood in freezing cold weather outside of the NBC Experience at Rockefeller Center all night to try and get cast. So there's no easy way to do it, but he did it.
Now you have pictures, you autographed the pictures here today for the fans.
Yeah, go figure.
Let's look at this, like, before, dude. Wow.
It's crazy.
334 pounds you went in, and you came out 170 pounds?
Yep. So I lost 164 pounds for the show, and you know what? It's something that I never would have thought I could do. but obviously it's doable, and that's why I try and tell people, listen, it can be done. There's hope for every one of us, and that's the message I try and pay forward is that there's hope.
Awesome. Let me ask you a question. Do you like? That's it. That's what's up, guys. Stay fit, stay focused, and pass it on, baby.